Okay, Hanishans, this is my last reading. The last one. The last one for the night. Yeah, for the night. I think I'm going to call it, only here for a night. I was thinking to myself, why on earth did I get a hotel room with 2 queen-size beds? It's just me. But then I thought about it, and I was just like, well, the other bed could be for my clothes. Like there's not a closet there, right? But that's what I was thinking. And that's exactly what I did. I laid out all my clothes on the bed like, which outfit do I want to wear? Lord. Okay, so this is the last reading, and the last reading is 3 piles. So you're going to choose a number between 1 and 3. And you know what it's going to be? A message from me to you, honey, with love. A message. So pick your pile. And I'm going to go to pile number 1 at 121. Okay, I bought 1. Okay. Sorry. All right. Pile 1. Your inspirational tarot is you're meant to travel abroad. Okay. Second card, you are the heart and soul of this foundation. And the last card, you need to know that you are not alone. You're not, honey. Not. My head is itching. Oh gosh. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. So vain, I know. I'm conceited. I feel good. I smell good. I look good. So Okay. Anywho, pile 1. Here's a message from me to you with love. Hey honey, I know that some part of you is feeling a lack of love in an area of your life. However, you are learning the power of unconditional love for self and what happens when your aura is filled with it. The number 504 could be significant in this time of your life right now. Okay? You are saved by grace alone. And because of that, the holiest leads and is led because of you. It's time to see the world from a different perspective. Change is good, and the scenery and new sights, you will be even better. Sorry, I love you, okay? This is my I love you, te amo, je t'aime, right? Reading, and you're an earth angel. I had to stress that, and I put that in my notes. I said, this is an earth angel. Earth angel alert. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, honey. Okay, so you're feeling some part of a lack of love right now. But externally. So you may be dealing with people or a person who, maybe they weren't the best examples at showing you love or what love is supposed to be. But you're understanding the power of unconditional love, right? Because when you understand the power of unconditional love, even the most stern, cold person can turn warm. There's an energy that you radiate to the world, and when you walk into a room, that just makes all the difference, right? And you need to know that you make all the difference, honey. Okay? So, and I think you're realizing that in regards to when you show yourself unconditional love. So the holiest leads and is led because of you. You're very influential. Okay? You're very influential. And this is something to where, people can run empires. People can do their their day-to-day because the energy you carry. And that's beautiful, right? But now it's time to like move forward. So it's time to change in a sense of maybe where you live or your scenery, or it's just where you are now. You're so much bigger than your environment, or whether it be the people you're surrounded by, or just in general, like where you currently reside. You're so much bigger than that, and I think you're realizing that. And the reason you're realizing that is because you're exercising unconditional love for self, and you deserve to be studying abroad and traveling abroad and living a life that you desire. You deserve that. Okay? And you know that. All right, honey, that has been your reading. And I will see you in the next one, boy. Please, please, please. Okay. Pile 2. I'm going to start you at 6:26. No synchronicities on purpose. Okay. All right, let's see. I got 6 more seconds. Pile 2. Hi. Okay. So pile 2, your cards are time to switch things up. They love you. And it's the glow up for me. Ooh, pile 2, you gotta glow up. You gotta glow up. Oh, and I'm supposed to tell you to test that new skill. It will help you today. So whatever new skill you learned, you acquired, test it out today. It's gonna help you a big deal, okay? So here's the letter from me to you with love, honey. Honey, you are the light in the dark, the beautiful in the unknown, and the calm in the midst of chaos and confusion. The number 118 can be significant to you. It's time to be born again. There is a rebirthing of self taking place in your life, and all you need to do is let it. You talk to the universe and the stars at night, seeking salvation, guidance, understanding. You make a team. Oh, sorry, not you make a team. Sorry. You have an A team on the other side helping you, waiting for you from the gates and watching. And one day you will wake up with tears of joy in your eyes, with happiness in your heart and a song in your mouth, having realized all this time you were the light. So, I love you, te amo, je t'aime. And that's the end of it. Now, I would go into a light decipher, but honey, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. But we could talk about it. So, you are the light in the dark, of course. So you could be a light worker, right? You could be somebody who speaks to the collective, talks to them, encourages them, pushes them forward, and that's beautiful, because what happens is you're the leader, right? So where people find chaos, confusion, they don't know what to do next, they come to you, honey. And that's amazing to just even to just be put in such a position, in such a role. You know, it's big. It's a big responsibility, right? But you can handle it. Hello, like, need I say more? And that glow up, honey, that glow up. Check you out, though. Okay. Anyhow, so what I love most about this letter is the fact that you understand, okay, you're evolving, you're ascending to new heights in ways unimaginable. You know that, right? But I love the fact that you are somebody who guides people. You bring them out of the chaos, the confusion, out of their storms. And yet, you're so humble and you continue to ask for guidance. This is what makes you so great at what you do. And don't ever forget that, okay? Don't ever. Like, so you go for guidance and you seek guidance. And it's like, you gotten to the point, listen, the spiritual realms, all you gotta do is speak. All you gotta do is say something out loud and they're like, what? Did you need us? What you need? Everything okay? Like, this is how the realms feel about you. Do you know how powerful you have to be for the realms to feel this way about you? Honey. And they're waiting and watching. It's kind of like, listen, all you got to do is speak. Like, let us know. If you need help, you need guidance, it doesn't matter. Let us know. Let us provide for you. And you're realizing that with this ascension, there comes a spiritual power that is unmatched, and you still remain humble. This is why you have the gifts. Okay? Now, one day you will wake up with tears of joy in your eyes, with happiness in your heart, and a song in your mouth, having realized all this time you were the light. Honey, even in the midst of your own darkness, you were your own light. You were your light. The universe used you. The angelic, divine, spiritual realms, they used you because you were that powerful. But the thing was, you had to see that you were that powerful. You had to know it. You had to feel it. You had to get to this point of, when I speak, the angels come. You had to get to this point. Nobody could do it for you. And it was hard, but you did the work. This is why anything you ask is handed to you. I want to say thank you. Okay? Continue to be that light. Continue to be the light worker. Because you saved lives, honey. And I know, like, I don't have to do a personal reading with you. I don't have to see you up close. Like, you save lives, honey. And whenever you need a reminder, you come back, you watch this pile, and I will tell you, you save lives. Thank you for being humble. Thank you. It's because of you the world is lighter. Okay? Pile 2, that has been your reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile 3. I'm going to start you at 12:41. 12:41. Hi, pile 3. Welcome back. Okay, so this is the letter from me to you. Your inspirational tarot is, your divine protection speaks for itself. They are mad and they are shook. Ooh, watch out. Okay? You are about to reach new levels in all areas of your life. Challenge what the future holds. Okay. This is my letter to you. Pile 3. Honey, get out in nature today. The sun misses you. Ratam. The number 478 could be significant in your life now. Although it seems your soul is lost in the midst of what seems like an endless wilderness, God is in your feet. There are steps you are being guided to take. Take them, for these steps lead you out of bondage and into the land of a clean slate. That is, of course, what you are asking for. You've been in cruel captivity for such a long time, but what is a servant to a pharaoh? Even with clouds by day and a fire by night, God is utilizing the elements to assist you. The element of water removes all limitations. Let the angels feed you, knowing the presence of God will not ever leave you. I love you. Te amo. Je t'aime. Okay. Earth Angel alert. This is another pile of our Earth Angel. Okay, honey. Let's break down your letter. Honey, get out of nature today. The sun misses you. Ratam. Okay, so we all know the Egyptian god Ra, right? Now, it's interesting because Ratam is a name. It's a special name that I have for my divine counterpart, which I have not met physically yet. In the ethers, yes, plenty of times, but not physically. So that's my nickname for him, but only he is going to know why I call him that, right? So this could be his pile, could not be, I don't know, but I felt like saying it. Ratam. Every time I look up at the sun, Ratam, right? Because it has a certain meaning for me. Anywho, so the sun misses you. Okay. The number 478 could be significant in your life right now, although it seems your soul is lost. Okay, so you're lost, honey, right? So hopefully I can help you with this letter find your way back, hopefully, or help you, like, you know, just in the right direction. Just go there, right? Okay. Okay, but God is in your feet. Okay, so I feel like you think you're lost, right? But not really. And even if you're lost, right? You know what the beauty of being lost brings? Is that on your way to finding or getting to the place you desire, your destination, right? Or being found, you discover new things along your path of being lost. So don't see this as a hurdle or obstacle, being lost. See it as the opportunity to discover something new, whether that be about yourself or just about life in general, right? See it as an opportunity. Like, this is an opportunity to discover something. Because let me tell you something. From my experience, every time I was lost, I always learned something new, whether that be in a place of how to get to a certain space or an area, or just about the area or the area itself, or the places around surrounding it. So if ever somebody else was lost in that same area, I could help them. So what am I saying? I'm saying that there's beauty. There is a beauty to being lost. Now, you're lost has to deal with being bounded to something, captivity, some sort of captivity, some sort of bondage, right? But you have to know, I feel like, okay, honey, it's like your intuition is speaking to you. Your guides, your spirit guides of your highest good, your guardian angels, they're speaking to you. They are guiding you, right? You gotta let them guide you, though. Like, you have to let them guide you. Because there's like, you know, there's like a do it on my own kind of energy. Like, that's what I get from this. It's like, oh, I can do it on my own. I can figure it out. I can do, like, that's the kind of energy I get. And it's kind of like, well, yes, you can. Of course you can, right? But it's okay to ask for help. Okay? So I think that's what you need to know. Take the steps you're being guided to take. It's kind of like, listen to your intuition, listen to your higher self, listen to your guides, listen to them. They're not leading you astray. So if they're doing something or they're telling you to do something that seems like the opposite of what you want to do it, right? Because it leads you to exactly where you want to be or where you're supposed to be. Will lead you out of bondage. Okay, these steps will lead you out of bondage and in the land of a clean slate. A clean slate. So you want a clean slate. Usually when people want a clean slate, it's because they've done something, right? They've done something they weren't supposed to do. So they want a clean slate. They want someone to say, or maybe I feel like this is like forgiveness of some sort. I feel like it's either you're wanting forgiveness or you're wanting to start anew. It's like you want to start anew with somebody, but you need that person's forgiveness to start anew with them. That is, of course, what you're asking for. So this is something you've been asking for a while. Like, if I could just have a chance, if I could just have that opportunity, if I could just have that moment to just interact with them, right? If I could just. And then your intuition tells you, okay, well, if you could just reach out to this person, talk to them. And then you're just like, talk to them. But if I could just have a moment, like, you got your answer, honey. Taking the steps you're guided to take. It's uncomfortable because you've been wrapped up in something for very long. So it's, okay, let's see here. You've been in cruel captivity for such a long time. But what is a servant to a pharaoh? Okay, so it's kind of like you're realizing the roles of, you know, what a person wanted you to be versus what you represent. You're not a servant. You're not anybody's servant. You're not. Okay? But I feel like whoever this person was that kept you in bondage for so long, it's like they kind of wanted you to feel like, oh, well, you serve me. Right? And it's not the case. There is no empire without you. There is no foundation without you. Right? But I can see how that's hard to believe when you have situations or circumstances or people around you telling you, oh, well, you're just supposed to be this, that's all you're supposed to do, and that's it. No, it's not. It's not. Like, and I'm sorry to be so simple, but everybody knows who you are. Do you know who you are? Do you know how powerful you are? Like, that's why these people want to keep you captive in the first place, honey. What is a servant to a pharaoh? Huge gap in hierarchy. But it's conditioning, right? So if somebody makes you feel like a servant all your life, knowing that you're a pharaoh, by the time you step into your power, are you going to feel like you have that power? No, you're not, right? So it's taking the steps you're guided to take. Even the clouds by the day and the fire by night, God is utilizing the elements to assist you. The element of water removes all limitations. I feel like you're religious, but I feel like you're more so on the spiritual side of things. I definitely get that. Like, you believe in a creator, right? You do. You believe in God. But things seem very logical with you, right? So it's kind of like, how do I put this? It's like A plus B is C, that's it. It equates to 1 and 1. 1 and 1 is 2, that's it. Very logical, very to the point, very technical, right? And there are times where I feel like your religion and your spirituality, they clash. Because you're trying to put something logical on something spiritual, and vice versa. And the reason that happens is because that's conditioning. That's what people want you to believe all the time, whenever, however. All of that is conditioning. It's not you, right? So it's kind of like coming to the realization of You know your mind, you know the way you think, you know the way you want to think. And it's nothing like you've been conditioned to think. You know that. But it's kind of like breaking free from that. And God is assisting you through elements. Now, I don't know how he's using these elements, right? Fire, clouds. I don't know. Using the elements to assist you. The element of water removes all limitations. So you could be traveling, or you could be overseas somewhere. Removes all limitations. Water removes all limitations. Why? Let the angels feed you, knowing the presence of God did not ever leave you. Okay, so you felt this is like, it's, I get this energy like you feel like you were abandoned by God. Like there's an energy of like, why did you put me here? Why did you like put me in the middle of the wilderness and expect me to figure it out? Like, why'd you do that? And it's almost as if, because the way I'm questioning, but it's like I'm aggravated. Like I'm getting very angry just even asking that. Like, why'd you do this to me? Like, you're God, you're the Almighty, you're the moon and the stars, you're the universe. Yeah, you did this to me. Why? You know, it's like, it's a very like frustrating energy. And maybe it was to show you that you thought you were in the midst of the wilderness by yourself, but God never left. You thought you were doing this by your own, like on your own. You thought it was just you, but you had help. Realizing who you are. I believe the minute you realized who you were, who you are, who you're meant to be, I think that's when you realized that you were spiritually or physically held captive by someone for way too long. And this doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be like a love partner. It could be with anyone. It could be with everything, every aspect of a relationship. You know, could be family, friends, love partner, could be all three. You never know, right? But however this relates to you, it's kind of like the minute you realize, wait a minute, I'm a pharaoh? You mean to tell me like, what? You mean to tell me like I'm running? I can run the show? I'm not a servant? Like, I'm not subservient to anybody? What? That's when you realize, like, hey, wait a minute. Something's not right here. The element of water removes all limitations. Why? And I'm saying why again. But I feel like this is not me asking. This is whoever this is meant for. Why does it thing? Why does it eliminate and remove all limitations? Or maybe that's something you can ask. Why does water remove all limitations? Water represents what to you? Water can cleanse, water can banish, water can, cleanse, remove toxins. You can travel on water, right? On, through. I mean, how is it going to resonate for you, though? Because this has to do with you, pile 3. So, let the angels feed you. Let the angels feed you. Yeah, I feel like this is a... See, this is very... But I feel like this is very spiritual to the point only you're going to get what I'm saying. Let the angels feed you, knowing the presence of God did not ever leave you. Now, this could be feed you information. This could be feed you advice. Because this could be literally feed you, right? But only you would know. Huh. I would tell you to experiment. I would tell you to where you would normally be logical, be spiritual. Look at it from a spiritual perspective. And where you would normally be spiritual, be logical, right? I would tell you to like switch the roles, reverse the roles to see what happens. I would, but it's just a suggestion. It's not like a set in stone, like, oh, you gotta do this, like, no. But to help you, you know, to help you. Alright, Pile 3, that has been your reading. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye.